Hello and welcome to another episode of WOT Tactics. I'm on the Panzer IV-D, the German Tier 4 medium tank, which is actually not a bad tank at all. I mean, the armour is okay, but the gun is very, very good, especially for its tier. I actually tend to use this tank more like a sniper than a proper medium tank, depending also on the map and the situation. So on this map, which is Pearl River, and also because I'm against Tier 3, I like to start off with doing a bit of sniping. Why do I do a bit of sniping with Tier 3? Because, well, generally Tier 3 tanks tend to be fairly fast, and the Panzer IV-D is not so agile. So it's a little bit at a disadvantage against a very agile target. So it's actually better to just make the most of the gun, which is its strongest asset, and then leave the more aggressive behavior for later on when both sides are a bit more kind of settled. And on Pearl River, I found this position where I am now a very good one to kind of keep an eye on two sides of the map, which is certainly this one where we were aiming before, and the village here at the foot of the hill. Although, as you can see from the video, the opportunity to actually hit targets, it's very, very low because of all the buildings. But here we are, and this is where we start to do a bit of sniping, and of course the target disappears the moment we fire our guns, as often is the case. But there's plenty more to come, and I should be able to deliver a bit more damage now, starting with this one. Penetration. And the good thing about this position is that they're quite a long way down, so you can't be spotted really from here, so long as you keep still and have a bit of cover and a camouflage net like I've got. There's no way they can see me. I have to admit that actually my team in this case are actually pretty good, because every time I see a good target, it actually gets destroyed by the rest of my team, so it doesn't actually leave me that many options for delivering damage. Some people might think that I should actually move from this position where I am. I'm quite enjoying this, apart from the fact that, like in this case, as I said, as soon as I find a target, my team destroys it. So I'm actually not delivering as much damage as I would like. But of course, yes, I mean, team is advancing, so I decided to finally go and join the front line. There is one thing to say about the Panzer IV-D. The armour is not very, very good, so, and like I said, the agility is also not that good, so it's not really a tank that you would use to spearhead the attack. You would actually be better off kind of staying slightly behind and just going in, making the most of the really powerful gun, which is a 75mm, so it's got good penetration and good damage. I'm actually, as you can see, I'm kind of a bit cautious here, but that's because the enemy has still got two artilleries, and I do not want to, in case I get spotted, I don't want to be destroyed in just one shot. And it seems that even though I'm actually firing, I'm not being spotted, but I can't remember exactly whether I had sixth sense on this crew, so we'll take it that I didn't have it at the time. So I'm just not taking chances. Now what happens here is quite interesting, because, well, this is where I push a little bit, and I can do it because of the damage that this gun delivers. And as you can see, it's good to keep moving. But this is where something interesting happens. An enemy pops up just there, can you see there? And I wasn't exactly sure where he was, and silly me, I just continue driving. I don't know why I did that. And then I do a bit of brawling, and I actually get to 5 kills, so that's not too bad. doing quite well on this battle, even though I've given up a bit of HP, a bit too much really, for my liking, and considering that I spent most of the time actually sniping. But at this point, you know, you just have to push. This is it. I mean, the battle is nearly won. All we have to do is get rid of the artillery. But again, I have to be very, very cautious, because I know where the artillery is, but especially I have low HP and the armour is not very good, so I could actually still be one-shotted by any of these two. So
target acquired. They're knocked out.
That's Top Gun, and I am now waiting for the Hetzer and the T-80 to come and help me, because I'm actually the only one here near the base, and I don't want to be the sacrificial victim for the enemy artillery. And so I proceed very, very cautiously. There is no need to kind of chance it now. I mean, this is a victory, so why die for nothing? Let's just try and deal a bit more damage. Okay, maybe we can do 7 kills. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Well, anyway, so that was still a good game, and as well as Top Gun, I also get high caliber and of course ace tanker. It wasn't a phenomenal game, but it just goes to show that obviously, especially when you're high tier, on the Panzer IV-D, if you can work a bit sniping, especially at the beginning, you can make the most of the gun and you can deal quite a lot of damage and do several kills and very much help the team to win. But you should still keep a bit mobile, especially towards the end, because obviously you can't snipe forever. You got to move along with the front line. So that was a good game. Thank you for watching.